Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm bringing you a video of what I wish I knew when I was a teenager. Like what I wish I knew when I first started lifting and what I wish I knew, because it would have helped me out a lot in the long run, because I would have not been wasting my time in the first place. So let's get right on into tip number one. Tip number one is not following a program, like a set program, and just doing what you want. Like you're not like spacing out your days. You're not like, I'll do chest Monday, arms Tuesday, shoulders Wednesday, legs Thursday. You're just all over the place. Like you're not in order or anything. And you're just doing whatever day you feel like doing, and you're not doing the proper exercises that you should be doing. So this is what I did when I first started off. I didn't follow a program. I didn't even make up a program for myself. I just kind of went to the gym, did willy-nilly, just, I'll do some curls, I'll do some shoulder press, I'll do this, I'll do that. And and it didn't help me in the end because I was wasting my time. So you got to set out your days into a 4, 5, 6 day split, whatever you're doing. But you got to set them out so that you're doing the same thing every day for each week. So that it's like I said, Monday chest, Tuesday arms, Wednesday legs, whatever it is, whatever it's going to be. But you need to have it set out so that it's like that, so that your body like gets used to it and knows it, and so that you can pack on muscle as well. Tip number 2 is going to be not eating enough. Now, I never really had a problem with not eating enough, but every now and then, like for the first probably 6 months, I just didn't track my calories, I didn't eat properly, I didn't eat the right foods, I was eating really fucking shit food, like muffins, cakes, sugary, sweets, whatever they are. And I wasn't making any gains. You gotta have high protein, good carbs, not shit, not pastries and not heaps of just shit. You gotta have good quality food, whole foods as well, because what makes a difference. That's what will that's what will make or break your physique. Tip number 3, not doing compound lifts. So compound lifts like your bench press, your shoulder press, your squats, your deadlifts, your rows, your pull-ups. That's all I can think of at the moment. I think they're your main compound lifts, then one. You gotta incorporate them. Whether if you're a beginner, whether if you're an intermediate, whether if you're a pro, you have to include them because they're the compound lifts. They combine all them exercises together, and if you put them all into the one exercise, you're working out every single body part in the body, every single muscle in the body. Compound lifts are there to train multiple muscles at once. So say you're doing bench. You're hitting bench, but you're also hitting your triceps, you're hitting your front delts, and of course you're hitting your chesticles. But and then rows, you're rowing and you're hitting your biceps, your lats, your mid back, your lower back, your rear delts, and your traps, your lower traps. And they train a lot. All of them train a lot. And they are the because you're not gonna gain, like sitting there doing bicep curls, you're not gonna pack on huge amounts of mass from an isolation exercise like a bicep curl. You're gonna add on the size from doing rows and from doing pull-ups and from doing other exercises that involve the secondary muscles, that use it as a secondary muscle. Tip number 4, skipping workouts and not being consistent. So this guy, me right here, skipped legs. Would you believe it? I skipped legs for probably about a good, I'd say a good year when I first started lifting, because I thought, nah, they'll grow, they'll keep growing, but no. If you're skipping workouts, you're missing days at the gym, and you're missing days that you could be working out and gaining muscle. And also, if you're skipping, even if you skip legs, but you hit everything else, of course your physique is not going to be complete. You're going to look like fucking shit with the tiny little stick legs that you got. But as well, I'd say deadlifts and squats are the most important exercise that you can do, because not only will pretty much everything else get better if your squat and deadlift goes up, but squats and deadlifts train the most amount of muscles for the compound lifts. Going back to compound lifts, they train the most amount of muscles that you can in one lift, and it's just a thing. Like, and if you're looking for a whole complete physique, and if you just don't skip days, don't do it. Bad idea, not good. You're gonna look like fucking shit, trust me. Tip number 5, not getting proper contractions and not keeping good form. So, what I mean by contractions, so using bicep curls as an example again, you could be there and you could just be, oh yeah, doing curls. But what you want to be doing is, see how I'm getting a contraction in there? Whereas you could just be going like that, just going through the movements. But you see how my bicep, when I contract, it scrunches up and it gets a lot tighter, rather than that. There's that. So, contractions is pretty much what muscle gain is all about, because you're gonna curl up, using curls as an example, but it goes for every single exercise you do, whether if that's tensing up for rows, squeezing for chest press, bench press, or when you do shoulder press, squeeze with your delts. The contraction is where your body will push blood into the muscle and force the blood into it, and blood flow is nutrient flow, and so when you're pushing more blood into the muscle, you're getting more gains, more nutrients to the muscle. And also, if you don't contract, you're gonna look like shit because you're not getting the best out of the exercise. And also, now onto the second part of this tip, the not contractions, the form. So, I'll give you an example. We all see that guy. So, we all see that guy in the gym who's there doing curls like this. Doing curls like that. And you look at him and you're like, what the fuck are you doing, man? But no, you gotta be there doing curls so that you keep your arms straight. So what I mean is, instead of like getting your back into it and leaning back, bring your elbows forward so that you get the full curl, and then when you go down, you slam it down. You keep your arms straight, your elbows pinned to your side, and you only use your biceps. See that? See how I'm not coming forward, getting me back into it? That's only using bicep power. So, that's what I mean by good form. That goes with every exercise. I'm just using bicep curls as a demonstration for everything because it's just easier and flexing on camera. But yeah, just form, because I fucked up my form, and it's probably why my body hates me, but that's another story about my injuries. But just form. Form and contractions would have to be the most important thing that you can do to a successful, what do you call it, not a career, to a successful physique. Because you can't build a good physique if you don't have good. What's the word I'm looking for? Can't build a good physique if you don't have good commitment. No, not commitment. I don't know. The word I'm looking for is not found, but I'll see you in the gym. That'll be it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and go check out my Instagram at Nathan Midartha so you can keep up with me on a daily basis. I'll see you guys next time.